Okay, hey there everybody. Looks like this is working. Had some problems with something. I had to re-update Chrome, it looked like. Anyway. Let's see if we can get this running here. Now, I am probably going to have to call this one... Oops, is this the right... I think this is the wrong save file.
What now?
System load. Not that. Way further down. Wow, we haven't actually spent that many days. I do have to leave a bit early because I have to do my car registry today. Which, you know, one of those annual things.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
So that'll just take me a little while, but I will have to leave, like, I don't know. I guess it depends on how long it's going to take me standing around at the DMV. Or, it's not really what we call them here, but that's what it is.
Okay, then.
Alright, so we're going in to this place. Hopefully I don't die terribly. Probably will, because there's Cyclopses here. Okay. That's one of these types of towers. Hopefully it's another one. It's another one of these towers with the Cyclops in it. Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's see what we can manage.
We've been spotted.
I see the enemy.
We must be vigilant.
Amazing!
Right there.
Great back there.
I thought these would be like a more advanced version of these.
I see the enemy.
They saw us!
Ow.
Right there.
That's really what I thought it was gonna.
Marvelous.
Okay.
I see the enemy.
They saw us!
Right there.
I knew I
There
could
they
count
are.
on you.
Okay, and there's a beetle here. I still have to
I
go
don't see
to
any
the
more.
beetlemonger, or
I think we're
whatever
safe.
he is. Get those exchanged. Alright, who's up here? How come that keeps waffling from blue to...
We got this.
That's why, okay. I guess you have to look him, like, straight in the eye or something? I don't know.
I see the enemy.
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
There they are. All right. How's that?
Hey, do what?
Time for some close.
A step in the right direction.
Almost got swamped, but I don't think we'd actually end up in a fight if I did.
Right there.
Marvelous.
You are getting actually good experience points off these guys, so this might be a good place to just get some levels.
There they are. All right. How's that?
I haven't seen a mimic in a while. I wonder if we can get one here. I don't want one, but, you know.
This is amazing.
Whoa! Now that's what I call
Okay, Staff
treasure.
of Creation. Increase the strength of all magic. That must be for, like, mage, though. Oh, hey there. Another Arcana down, got Koromaru. Koromaru's an important party member. In spite of the fact that, like, kind of joins really late. Yeah, I have to check out the Age of Wonders DLC.
Not half bad.
I haven't been keeping up
Hang on
with it
to
very
that.
well, but yeah, I did like that
Look.
game. The problem I have is sort of is like they expand it with some stuff, and some of the stuff like feels very overlappy with some of the other
Please
stuff.
take care.
I see the enemy. Forward. Charging in.
I think I'd actually have to fight those guys. So I'm gonna reset the room. Yeah, the problem I have with Age of Wonders 4 with the DLCs is that like the new factions and the new like tomes don't really feel as meaningful to me.
There they are.
Such an elegant fighter.
Right there.
So it's kind of like it is new content and it is different, but it doesn't feel like it's dramatically different. But I think that's just a preference thing, honestly.
They found us. Look alive.
Alright, let's try heading out this way. I also saw an announcement as well for a new Endless
We've shaken
Legend,
them.
which is interesting.
It ought to be safe now.
But I'm hoping that it also is like going to be way more different than the previous one. That way it's like worth getting. Otherwise I would just play Endless Legend.
I see the enemy.
Let's push through! Forward!
Time for some close combat.
Feeling stronger.
Come on.
Okay.
We attack as
Let
one.
us settle this.
Wind isn't working. Try hitting them with something else.
Fire or light?
We're evenly matched. Guess we
No,
better
nothing
stay on
but
our
this guy, so
toes.
let's learn.
Scour!
You hit their weakness.
Okay, those guys are weak to wind.
That's your
That
opening,
woke them up.
Captain Dancer.
Let's try this.
Fire. You finished them in one shot,
Even my
Tuna.
strength
Now
goes
that's
souls
a
of
grand
kings.
finale.
Give me strength.
Yeah, Yupa hit their weakness.
Is everyone comrade? Lend me your strength.
Okay, I don't
Perhaps not
think
this.
that that's
Into the
necessary.
fray! Come! As the point of a sword!
They're weak to pierce. We already knew that.
What a finale! Keep your energy up,
Giant's
everyone.
ribs. Gross.
Satisfactory.
We have some new levels there.
A new
Nice.
power to wield.
Thunder Gale, that's
To
fine.
greater heights.
15% chance of repelling a elemental ability.
Careful. We've got
There
company.
they are.
I don't think anything.
Charging in.
All right, how's that?
We won't allow them any counter.
Forward! Magic Seeker! Wind!
You hit their weakness.
Behold
That's your
this
opening,
power.
Captain.
Kind of worthwhile doing this. It's expensive.
You finished them in
You're
one
an
shot,
inspiration.
Tuna.
Here I
go. Now that's
I'm not
a
as
grand
sure
finale.
about this one.
The situation after you.
Especially because I can
blade
sort
in
of
hand.
just hit with this.
Not now. Into the fray! Come! Pierce through
Poker got
them!
them right in their
The
weak
Vitus
spot.
power.
And hit with this. This is
Scour!
cheaper.
Only one
Don't
left.
underestimate
Finish them
me.
off and we're
Your
clear.
turn. Please go right
By the
ahead.
sworn oath of knighthood. Dark Knight!
Alright.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, how much longer I do have in this game. Because I'm wondering what I should play after
Let's
it.
keep moving.
What I have been wanting to play is some city builders, and I'm kind of wondering if City Skylines 2 is, like, up to snuff yet, but I'd have to look into it. If not, I might actually just go back and play City Skyline 1 again.
I see the
got
enemy.
this.
Forward!
Time for some close combat. Come and get it. Charging in.
Okay, so this guy's apparently a lot bigger than the other versions of this guy.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough.
What are Gaptorus's
Better be
shoot to
careful.
again? Lightning?
Wind!
Okay, I guess we'll just learn.
Wait, that didn't work.
Block
Didn't
that.
affect
Okay.
them.
Everyone is counting on me.
Good night.
Magic Seeker!
Is there another one? Charging in.
That was gonna be slashing, right?
I call upon a royal soul.
Liz?
Frost! You hit their weakness. Don't let us
Every
down,
miss-
Do I
Julian.
have other
Concentrate.
things that do that?
Strike true!
Try and learn about lightning.
Observe
Nope.
the enemy. Into the fray for all that we strive for! Pierce through them!
Got them
They are weak
right
to
in their
pierce
We'll
weak
fight
still.
spot.
with pride.
Okay, so what were you weak to? It's lightning pierce. Is there
They're weak to
anything
piercing
else?
attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Might have to swap some things around for this.
Wind!
It's going okay.
I'll give you the
I'm gonna try
performance
it
of a
on this. I
lifetime.
think actually what I do here
We're looking good
off the
here.
pass.
I'll show you.
Use Blizz.
You hit their weakness.
Take
Don't
my
let up
fullest
now,
power.
We got a guaranteed crit, so we'll use it.
The situation. Closing in on the enemy. I pray you're ready.
That one looked like
the
it
sworn
hurt.
charging
Nice
in for
going,
all
Yuba.
that we
Use heavy
strive
rush.
for!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
Then from here, we can do stuff like this. But
Maybe not. I'm all prepared.
I don't have any
Maybe
other.
there's a
Magic Seeker! Scour!
a tough one.
Just have to hope that he
I'll
doesn't
call
wake up.
upon a
But
royal
honestly, I
soul.
think actually we just pass the rest of these, so he doesn't have a
Maybe
chance to
not.
wake up.
I'll be fine. I shall persevere.
They'll not break my defenses.
Alright, so...
Magic Seeker!
I'll show you.
this will also give me a little bit of a chance to, like, recharge my
shall do my
HP anyway,
best.
so this is kind of fine.
I'd rather refrain for now.
With blade in hand!
There we go. Nice and easy.
Smooth finish. Great work,
Ooh,
everyone.
that's a lot of experience points for that one.
Good. 'Tis done.
There are still some foes
There
around.
they are.
Your guard down.
Charging in.
I feel like this is the place that they've set up so that it feels like
Time for some close combat.
you can sort of like feel that
the
you've made
enemy.
your progress.
I knew we could count on you.
Forward!
Wait. Ah, wrong button.
What now?
Party. We'll replace you with Heismay for just a second here. Oh, wait.
There they are.
God damn it.
Right there. Time for some close combat.
Yeah, well.
There they are.
You're a beast!
Hey, great job.
Right there.
Very impressive.
Okay.
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
What
Well,
now?
switch the party back, I guess. Actually, I should probably switch to Basilio for a bit. I kind of don't really care that much at this point.
This is amazing.
That's jaw-dropping.
I forget, did Koromaru have a social link? I thought he did, but I'm trying to remember.
now?
Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was tied to like Ken's, because he's like close with Ken, but I can't remember. I have to play 3 Reload at some point, but I don't want to do it right away. Let's see here. Those Vambraces that I found, I think we try to give them to Hulkengard. Valkyrie's Gauntlets. 1 less defense, and doesn't have Auto Tower Kaja. Not sure which of these would technically be better, but I feel like these are probably better. I'm not 100% sure about that. Okay, I'm gonna go up a floor and there's gonna be like another million just random enemies. And it's gonna be all things that I've already seen before. Huh. That's a room.
I see the enemy. Hey, you are charging in.
Ow. Wow, that
We'll hold
guy
our ground.
really went. Okay, I'm just gonna have to let him kill me.
Is that all?
Defending for now.
Maybe I shouldn't defend here.
Too close.
Why do I have Basilio here?
I shall defend.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone
Try playing
heal
Reload?
her. Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Hulkenberg's
Ready
down.
for impact.
Someone help her get back in the fight.
I won't be beat.
I kind of still want to play it. I haven't played like any of the 3 like things in a while, so I think it'd be easier for me to not. But at the same time, like it is kind of like a much older game as far as like the
Someone
story
help
and
her get
concept
back
and
in the
everything.
fight. Defending for now.
Okay, unfortunately, he's
Anyone
gonna
get on
like
healing duty?
take a while to kill me because he's gonna want to buff himself again. Oh no. Okay.
I'm
We've got too
sorry.
many
There we
people
go.
locked out
Okay.
here.
Everyone.
We've got to get back on track. Or this'll
Maybe
be
I didn't
ugly.
need to get wrecked by this guy. I could have killed him anyway, because this took him a long time to kill me. Okay, I have to realize that this guy just bull rushes from straight across the friggin' room here.
Will your tale end?
This looks valuable.
A dream come true.
Okay, why do I have Basilio?
What
equipped
now?
here? Also, who's that red icon that's like right there? I guess I was talking about how Basilio I kind of want, but I kind of don't want. Not right in the right headspace. I'm probably going to be in the same place as you. That's why I was saying I want to play like a city builder after this, not jump right into Reload. Get a bit of time and space before I head over to Reload. Oh shit, that guy's back.
What now?
Okay, well now I've got to do this again.
Right there. Let's push through. Cat. This battle's
Okay.
ours.
Good deal,
Let's
good
go.
deal. Have you heard anything about City
Come
Skyline
forth,
2? Have they
royal
fixed
soul.
that yet?
I'm counting on you.
God killer.
Assassin!
Alright, let's see if you can one-shot it.
Some
Their
darker arts.
weakness. Nice moves,
Now
Highlander.
for a
Yes.
grand maneuver.
High chance of one hit killing all enemies. I wonder if this is actually that high chance.
I stand
No.
ready.
We're looking
I
good.
guess I could just
Now
do the
accept
cheesy thing,
your
just
fate.
assassinate until I get the kill, but I kind of don't feel like that.
Behold this power.
Seems like that would be just a bit stupid.
Raging fire.
Observe the enemy.
Okay, I can't use her
Into the
synthesis, which is
threat, Dark
unfortunate.
Knight. Pierce through them.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. The next one's yours.
We do
You
a pass
face
by.
me!
Are you forward? Yeah, you're forward.
To my hidden art!
God killer. My chance of one hit killing target. I can't tell if that was the one hit kill effect or if that was
Great work,
something else.
everyone.
That's our captain. So versatile.
Okay, that is a good amount of that. Okay.
Look at you!
Batalja increases attack defense for one ally by 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's pretty okay. No evasion bonus, but defense evasion would probably be my favorite.
I've
if I
acquired
could
a
get
new
that.
power.
Mad Rush. Deal heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy. Okay.
I think that's all of them. She'll be in the clear now.
So that guy being there was nice.
What now?
So we switched back off that. Still awfully optimized. That's a shame. Yeah, I really like city builders, so like City Skylines 2 like was one that I'm like, okay, well we'll
There
see if
they
that's
are.
any good.
Exemplary.
But it's not, so like, you know.
Right there.
That was neatly done.
There they are.
I feel my power growing.
Uh-oh. I think we reset this.
No enemies I can see.
I see the enemy.
Push through. Come on.
Wow.
Brace
Okay.
yourselves.
Here's the thing. I think I might actually be able to defeat this guy anyway.
What?
Well, not if that's happening, but you know.
Gina's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Magic
Okay.
Seeker.
So,
We're not out of this
Thank
yet.
you. Don't
They're weak to
underestimate
piercing
me.
attacks. Hit them all in
There's some
mass.
piercing.
Dancer.
Frost! You hit their weakness.
so I think what we tried to do. Actually, I don't know if I
Give
can.
me strength. If we all work together, I shall rethink this. Take my
I'm gonna
fullest
do
power.
this because that'll reduce his attack value.
Dark Knight.
So we've now got access to Mad Rush, but
Not
can
now.
I
Moving to the
loop
front.
it back to Hulkenberg?
Oh,
I
power
can't
of
tell.
heroes.
Really.
As the point of a
Hulkenberg got
sword.
them right in
I
their
will
weak
Magic
spot.
Seeker.
Okay.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
Masked dancer.
Nope. Just misses.
Freeze over.
Summoner.
Okay, let's reduce his attack
Come
again by
forth now.
1. If I can get the Tetrakarn up, I can basically cheese up this fight.
Nice
Ooh,
one,
that's
Captain.
very good.
Roof is really hurting.
Okay, we're starting to actually get some dodges in,
Roof is hurt
finally.
bad.
Let
Can we get
justice
Okay, we'll start off
prevail.
with this.
Hulkenberg,
Oh
predict
god.
together.
Okay.
freedom
well,
of a
if that
wanderer.
sort of stuff's happening. Jeez.
Is that all?
Nice. Okay.
Magic Seeker.
I can
No,
skip
I'm
this.
counting on you.
Watch me.
You hit their weakness.
Every
let up now,
summoner.
Heed me.
This way I should be able to
Moving to
cycle
the
this
front,
back
Dark
towards
Knight.
Hulkenberg.
as the point of a
Highlander got them
sword.
right in the
I will
weak
fight
spot.
with pride. Come forth, royal soul.
Now we can heal someone.
We're not out of this
I am
yet.
grateful.
Don't know why I'm healing her
I
necessarily.
call
but
upon a
that's
royal
fine.
soul.
Summoner.
It is your turn.
By the sworn oath of
Okay, and then we use Tetrakarn on probably Juna here.
a mystic shield.
That helped.
Gets Tetrakarned, and then he loses his turn.
We're looking good here.
This is just what I need. You hit their weakness.
Yeah, I think this is
can
working.
let him down,
I think this
Juna.
is fine.
Come forth
We're
now.
spending a lot more MP than I'd like to, but actually,
everyone
given how
with
much
blade
hit
in
points this
hand?
guy's got, this is probably actually how we'd be
I'll
doing
run
it
you
anyway.
through.
Highlander got them right in the
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
Magic Seeker.
Hulkenberg or myself, maybe? No,
We can
Hulkenberg,
do this.
okay.
Obliged.
Behold this power. Frost!
I pray you're ready.
Heed me.
The enemy still stands.
I stand dark knight.
Okay, and then Tetrakarn again, this time on... Yeah, Yufa's probably right.
Thank you.
Is he gonna get to attack here? Nope. Okay. So he's about to instantly kill some
I'm
people.
counting on you.
I think we'll actually be fine even if he does kill everybody, because he won't kill one person and he'll probably douse kill himself, so
No, not this.
it's kind of fine.
Please go right ahead.
Observe the
that.
dark knight.
I don't want to keep spending too much experience, or MP here.
Pierce
Highlander
through them.
got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay calm.
spot.
Let's go.
Okay.
Win.
Trying to get the
tough
kill
one.
here.
This is just what I need.
There we go. Wasted the Tetrakarn, but
Great
you
work,
didn't.
everyone.
I didn't know he was
Me
going to
out.
spend all that time charging. So
I'm getting stronger.
increases attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetype. Okay, so same as
There
warrior.
is still danger
basically.
here. Stay vigilant.
Okay.
What now?
Just first aid everybody.
Ah,
Yeah, in that case, I might actually go back and play City Skyline 1 after I play this.
I see the enemy.
a preemptive
Let's
attack.
take them
I
all
might
down.
also
All through.
go play some more Against the Storm, but... What were you weak to again?
Electricity's no good against them.
Winds.
Magic
Perfect.
It's the last thing we need.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
Don't-
That's your opening, Captain.
Yeah, put some flame down.
That was a
You're
masterpiece,
just
Juna.
summoner.
You got them all.
I think we try to save MP here. Hulkenberg's actually running low, so maybe
Come
we don't.
forth now.
Yeah. Yupa hit their weakness.
Is everyone all right? Moving to the
Especially
front.
because Hulkenberg's one of the only ones that doesn't actually
I'll run
regain
you
her MP that
through.
quickly or at all, really. Okay, I also know the boss is going to be
Great
weak to
work,
the
everyone.
same things.
This is giving me confidence.
Against the Storm's a lot of fun, but I wouldn't necessarily rush to pick that one up necessarily.
There's
I'd wait for a
right
good
there.
stream sale for
Stay
that
sharp.
Charging in. Come on.
Excellent.
one.
It's
This
all
is
done.
fun. I have to see if I can get further into it in terms
won't
of like
hold
the
back.
difficulty, because I'm on like
Win.
cycle 5 or
hit
7
their
or something.
weakness.
I can't remember what.
That's your opening, Captain.
But it can get way, way, way more difficult than the difficulty I'm on.
Up and down.
I kind of don't want it to get more
Fantastic,
difficult, though.
Juna.
I don't know.
Strength.
Dark knight.
To a certain extent, I want to be playing like a nice,
Charging
chill
in for
city
all
builder
that we
to a certain
strive
Got
extent.
them right in their weak
Against the
spot.
Storm
go.
is not that when you're doing that sort of stuff.
Scour.
It's got the same sort of challenge mode advancement as like Monster Train.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I shall ride.
I continue to grow.
Level 50.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Yeah, I've never actually played Timberborn. I probably should. The reason I don't is that I kind of resent that it's a game about beavers and it's not made by Canadians. It's just like, how could you not be made by Canadians? Someone drop the ball here.
It shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
Right there.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
They're down. Let's.
Nice!
Did I get them down? I did. Just before I got hit. Against the storm seems like an interesting hybrid. It really is.
Win!
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain. Sir.
I guess I can do
Raging
this.
fire!
I shall take my fullest power.
Heed me! Yeah! Yupa hit their
Oh, the
weakness!
cold woke
Is
up.
everyone
That's
all right?
unfortunate.
Oh, power of heroes! I'll run you
Weaver
through!
got them right in their
The
weak
free
spot.
by this power.
I think I can do this.
Fast dancer!
I want to get them both fairly weak and then try to finish them off with
Sure
Yupa.
don't give up easy.
Summoner.
Yep, there we go.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Yeah, I feel like
Whoever
Against the
brings the
Storm
heights.
is one of those games where it's like, there's probably people who are really, really good at it, and that is not me. I'm not
You
really,
did
really
it,
good
I
at
had
it.
it in me.
I'm kind of okay at
I
it,
don't
but I'm
see
not
any
really
more.
good at it.
I think we're safe.
That's kind of an interesting tower floor layout. I haven't seen one like this yet. Alright, here's the cat.
Ready?
Let's see how badly I'm going to get destroyed if I just run in there with my complete lack of MP, but...
Yep. What do you think?
Game also has beavers? Yep, definitely. The beavers are actually really good in that game, because you have
I
to do
beg your
so much
pardon,
wood
that's-
chopping.
However,
Seem to be best to take it down at the same time as its fellows, but we've only found one to begin with. It's only got one eye, we can blind it in half the time. Yeah, that's plenty to work with, so let's start pounding it. Is blind a status effect in this game?
By this power. Scour!
You hit their weakness!
Is
That's
it
your
wins?
opening, Just what I need! Going for the weak spot!
I pray
Okay,
already.
not
Come
looking
forth
that.
now.
Yeah! Yupa hit their weakness!
Observe the power of heroes!
What we're spending.
Into the fray! For all that we strive
Holy Knight
for!
Proclamation probably is going to be good here, but I actually kind of need to save MP
I'll
with
run
her,
you
so
through
let's
them
just
right in their
see
weak
what's
spot.
going on
Magic
here.
Seeker. Win!
Behold this
And
power!
of course, Tetrakarn could also be a good
This
option.
might sting!
Beavers are excellent fancy
Summoner.
lumberjacks. They are.
It is your turn!
Against the Storm, it's
To
so
safer
important to
ground.
have
Oh,
something that
power
is like
of
that, though, because
heroes.
you just have to chop, like, wood constantly. It's
Strike
just
me
all you're
if you
doing.
dare!
Oh, what the hell? I feel so heavy.
Strength.
I didn't think that he was going to be pulling in a second Zeocropus.
Let's go.
That's kind of gross.
Maybe not.
Okay, let's... So we're not as concerned about doing certain things, but we're kind of more concerned about doing other things. We know that they're going to undo our buffs, so there's no point in buffing ourselves, but it is a good idea to debuff them. So we'll still cycle on you, I guess.
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Is it still a good idea to Torunda one down so that's not as capable of killing us?
Going for the weak spot!
Wood's also a major
Summoner.
bottleneck. Yeah, the funny thing about Against the Storm is you don't necessarily get wood from chopping
No, not
trees. It's
this.
kind of awkward, actually. I kind of want to actually save some of your stuff here, so what I might have you do... I'm going to actually go ahead and blow one of these just for now, and then we'll figure out if I actually am going to need to do anything weird.
Please.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Trust needed.
Okay.
Observe the enemy. Into the fray! Come! As the point of
Yupa
a
got
sword!
them right in their
I will
weak
fight
spot!
with
I feel
come
like
forth,
that's
royal
substantially
sword.
more damage than the other one.
Scour!
I'll show you. This might sting.
This summoner.
So the problem here is if I use, like, Summon Eagle Lion, I'm spending, like,
The
38
situation is
MP
changing.
for this.
I shall take a defensive
So,
stance.
it's too much. I'd be spending, like, a bit too much there.
The
I feel so
audacity.
slow.
If they summon a third one, I'm gonna be really irritated.
With
Alright.
blade in hand! Pierce through
Highlander
them!
got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay calm.
spot.
Magic Seeker! Win!
You hit their weakness. That's
Right,
your
this is
opening,
just
Captain.
what I
need.
Going for the weak spot. Summoner.
It is your turn. Yeah, Yuffie hit their
I've
weakness.
sworn.
Let justice prevail! I'll run you through!
Okay.
I will fight with pride.
It's hard to tell a little bit.
Behold this power.
I'm gonna be hitting these guys again with another thing, so I'm gonna actually hit Crimson Flame here.
Raging fire.
So the way that it works in Against the Storm is that some
Little
levels,
kings, give me
the
strength.
trees are actually gigantic mushrooms. So you get mushrooms from it instead of wood. You have to use other ways of getting those
Trivial.
resources, and I can't remember exactly how to get them. That's not good.
For all that we strive for!
Probably this one. I think we're actually doing fine
As
here.
the point of a
Highlander
sword!
got them right
It's
in
okay.
their weak spot.
We can. I won't hold back. Win.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. Burn!
Stardew Valley logic. It's kind of Stardew Valley logic, yeah. I can't remember actually how you're supposed to get wood in those particular levels. I know it's actually really difficult to do.
Come forth.
I haven't played them long enough, so I can't remember how to adjust to
Is
that
everyone all right?
type of biome. But I do remember I hate being in those biomes. That's kind of garbage to play at.
To the rear guard! Come!
I kind of want a Tetracar and then Holy Knight Proclamation, but I don't have enough for that. I should have
Is
thought
that
about that
all?
earlier.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Scour.
I've got just masked dancer.
I feel like this might kill one of them, and if it does, I'm going to be boned.
Raging
But
fire.
hopefully Yuffie can kill both of them in a
Sure don't
single
give up
go
easy.
here.
I can do this.
This is going to go poorly.
It is your turn.
Nope, okay, got him. Trader Merchant? I think that's one way you can get it. There is actually, I'm pretty sure those maps do have some elements that let you get wood, but I can't remember how to do it. The thing is, you don't technically need wood in that game, always. You can use other building materials, it's just that wood's like one of the more common ones. You do start with a bunch of it as well, so... I think that's how you're supposed to get through the early game. Oh, I had 2 points.
Does it seem that I've grown?
I'm better and stronger.
Yeah, I'd have to double check how to play those mushroom biomes. I just remember that I hate being in those.
Right then.
Oh no, I remember. The gigantic mushrooms have a smaller % chance that they drop wood, but they still drop some wood. It's just like, you get 20% wood and you get like 80% mushroom or something like that. And I think it's actually less than that. I think you get some portion of leather as well from them. Not what we came for. Watch where you touch this thing, though. Awful damn prickly. It's just the mace, really. Not bad considering the monster we had to take down. I hope that's proof enough of our ability.
Shall we away?
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Right?
Ah!
Okay, what else did we have to do? We still have to go fight that
Hey.
Rasant guy.
Okay then. Right?
Yeah, only the fight with Lewis was actually as easy as that thing.
Now that you mention it.
Whom do we need to deliver to again? It was that random guy that wanted to go fight Lewis, which we should just let him fight Lewis. I believe he was going to reconsider if we delivered this to him. We got to stop him, so we should do it quickly. What if we just brought him with us? What if I shook his hand? Everyone wants to stop Lewis, don't they? Hey, Sorrel, let's get this to him soon, eh?
That's got me thinking.
Yeah, purpose or not, this chill's the worst. That hot spring can't open up fast
Of
enough.
course.
It's not open yet.
Now then.
Timberborn should have a mushroom tree. I don't know what you would do with it in Timberborn.
And the age of a new
Can beavers
king
eat
draws
mushrooms?
nearer.
I don't know if they can. Seems Barton sent me a letter.
Have a
Cool.
look.
More life-saving medicines.
Let's go.
Been getting a lot of life-saving medicines. Alright, that was actually pretty easy.
Isn't that?
Okay, where is
All right,
that
then.
guy?
Let's
here.
go.
Okay, perfect. It'd be kind of like an interesting thing if they did replace it with mushrooms, where it's like it also forces all your buildings to be made out of mushrooms, so you've got a mushroom dam or whatever.
Splendid.
This is a Xeocropus club, there's no doubt about it, so you really did defeat it. How do we drag that back with us and just carry it with just the two of us? Oh, you're gonna say it now? Come on, admit that we're powerful enough to take on Lewis. I'll admit that you're clearly stronger than Xeocropus, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Lewis. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Lewis. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Lewis and onto that shining throne. You have my respect.
You've been a
personally.
real help to me, you know.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it'll be helping your fight against that vile pretender.
Mission accomplished.
Don't know if they eat mangrove fruit. Huh. I guess
All
they're
right.
more omnivorous beavers than normal.
I'm off then.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
All right then.
Isn't that?
Oh yeah, that's the other quest that I've got to
All right,
hand
then.
in. Recruitment
Let's go.
center.
Anyone catch your
Oh,
eye?
could that be the Frostpoint Harn? You really defeated it. Well, I suppose it's no surprise given your level of
Excuse
skill.
me.
There's a deserter aiding the bounty, convinced it was a harbinger sent to bring down this corrupt country. That might have been why it was so difficult to find. He was probably covering its
saved
tracks.
me a lot
That makes
of
sense why
work.
I lost track of it. I appreciate the report and here's your reward.
We did it.
Kind of made it ambiguous as to what kind of traitor it was, but, well. You know, I don't feel like we're near the end of the game, because they've got these other 3 tiers of difficulty that still have to happen. I feel like maybe there's another quarter of the
All right.
game left at this point, if that sort of is the case, but maybe it's not. Been seeing more and more deserters across the country lately. You've seen how strange the world has become these days. With his eminence Horden dead, everyone has gotten a bit restless.
Yeah.
Whole thing's a headache, huh? The whole country is in disorder, but I'm sure things will change if we take down Lewis.
But
But in the end, that soldier did eventually decide to support us. I'm sure it'll be easy to resolve this problem once you're king. You're the reliable type, aren't you? Then we're happy to keep doing just that. No more targets, right?
we've got to do it.
Alright, let's check our supporters and see if there's someone... Okay, Yufa, we could get up to 5. Basilio, I'm guessing we have to talk to on the boat. Plane, car, whatever it is. Let's see here. Barden I need a new stat for. Brigida is the wrong time of day. Katharina's the wrong time of day. So it would just be either Yufa or I could max out talking to Maria. What I feel like doing
All right.
now is going and fighting that Rassant fellow.
Let's go.
And after I fight him...
Now then, what should we do?
Not too sure what, actually.
Now,
Here.
Okay.
This place. It's your call.
So we should actually be able to get there and then go back and then
Let's
do
be off.
something else.
what to pick.
And I just don't need any imagination right now. I can talk to Heisman, that would actually advance that, which is really, really good. What should I cook? Let's...
What's this?
Spicy milk, huh? That's actually not bad. I guess it depends on if they count cinnamon as a spice in this instance. Alright, let's try invincible noodles. I'm just gonna do one.
Alright.
Are these noodles actually invincible? I originate for a town that specializes in the production of grain. Consequently, I'm quite confident in its uses in all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making a dough from flour as well. I shall let you in on the secret. A good chef always listens to their dough. The dough is ever-evolving due to the temperature and humidity of the room. This one must take fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions. Followed Heisman's lead and began kneading the flour into dough.
Look!
Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. You know what I'm actually sort of reminded of is there's this sort of like way to knead noodles in China where like you've got this sort of lever that you sort of move up and down using your knee. And this kind of gives me that same sort of vibe because it's one where you really want to develop a lot of gluten in it, so you're supposed to like knead it extremely, extremely thoroughly. So that's why they do that. Trust you to lead us into the fray, but in this task I fear there is none I trust beyond myself.
All right.
Too much heat will impede the development of its texture. For now, we must enlist our eyes and noses as scouts, tasked with delivering us the proper time to strike. These noodles, they're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouthwatering.
In days gone by,
Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure. Wait, what are the noodles served with? Or are they just noodles? Why would they have an aroma then? No, they had spices, so... I kind of wonder what the dish is supposed to be representative of. Alright, to be fair, those would probably be useful in a lot of instances where I've sort of been running around and trying to fight enemies and what have you. Okay. Yeah, it's just Heisman. Alright, we'll spend even more Heisman time.
what to do? Thank you.
I don't see Heisman's urn. Wait, what's that there then?
I wondered if you'd notice.
Where is it?
Wait a minute. Where's the urn?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of. It's Ujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine-wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones. Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace, that I might keep them ever close and safe.
Gonna be honest, slightly more it.
Wherever I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again.
Heisman, that's kind of weird. I think you've got a weird complex and you need to get over it. I don't think that's helping.
I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender his memory to Earth, left to rest in some place far beyond my heart's reach.
Let him go, Heisman.
No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
Okay. Well,
That day is fast approaching.
True indeed. Soon the worst of this world will be behind us. Thanks to you.
nope, thanks to the actual prince who's going to be the king, not me. I have nothing to do with it. Leave me out of this.
We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
Thanks.
No, 'tis I who should be thanking you. You are the only one who can create a world fit for my son to rest.
Well, tough shit, because I'm not king, and I'm not going to be. So,
Lad, my hopes rest with you. And I will see them protected, even should it cost me my life.
I feel like there's this strong disconnect in this game between, like, our stated objective and what everyone is like, oh yeah, you know, we know what's gonna happen. You're gonna end up being king. It's like, but I don't want to be king. We got this prince over here. Yeah, tough shit. When did we forget our objective?
I'll be counting on you.
Of course, you may leave it in my hands. After all this, you are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals, I will protect them as my own. Another toast, then. To us. To my son, and to the children, and their future.
I was thinking it was just going to be to the future, but yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, honestly, I don't think that Highlander resolved this in his most
keeper and
healthy way of resolving that, but, you know. Honestly, though, I can't really disrespect the way that other people decide to treat the dead. There are probably other ways that people want to cope with that sort of thing. Because that is what funeral rituals are for. They're for the living.
By the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I will never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
Greatly increases Heismay's ambush dodge against stunned enemies. Or ambush damage against stunned enemies. That's actually really good. Heismay is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment.
You should let me hear some of your stories too, eh? Just every now and then.
What are the heroic
They need
embodiments
not
they're
be
talking about
grand
here?
tales. Even passing thoughts are fine. I can't remember the last time I felt this way.
Okay. How would that... I have no idea how that could even... Yeah, I don't mind not going up in the rankings for that one.
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. The party stands in the way of Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner as he continues to hunt monsters as a display of his power.
Alright.
Oh, hell. Rudolph.
Rudolph's here with the Steel Lion and is ready to
Battle
pounce.
stations, what?
Go!
Still
Let's
don't
do
know
it.
why we never board anyone else. Oh, he's got goons.
I can't say I expected you would be the one to come to me. You're but a wretched little elder, impersonator of those who would rule you.
I'm not impersonating you.
And do my eyes deceive me? A Parapus and a Eugif stand among your retinue? With a disgraced Rousant knight to boot! The ignominy of it all!
How does he not, like, scrape his own face on that weird gorget he's got?
Harmony among the tribes is a delusion. A petty, ignorant rejection of reality. When I am king, I shall rebuild this nation that knew only weakness by Luis's hand. And then, finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rousant. All tribes will live in rightful segregation!
So, he only wants to be king of one group. Who gets to be king of everyone else, then? And what happens if the Rousant have to fight against everybody else? That would suck for the Rousant. Like, they'd just be outnumbered.
That's the worst way to think! We won't find any compromise with him. And we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rousant! Now! come at me!
Wouldn't he only have, like, how's he even on the rock? He would only have, like, at absolute best, like, 1/8 of how many people exist? I can't remember.
My cue, I think, as moths to a flame!
Very good, very good. How
You
come
want
he
the
got...
tribes even more divided?
These
I
look like
won't
Luis's
let that
troops.
happen.
Magic Seeker!
I guess they just happen to have the same sort of, vibe or whatever. Alright.
Win!
Nope.
This is just what I need. I can do this.
Just trying to find weaknesses here.
It is your turn. Yeah. You've hit their weakness.
Stay still!
Wait. Okay, so Spear Guy's weak to wind.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
For all that we strive for, as the point of a sword!
Okay, that's
okay.
critical, but...
We can do this.
You want the
Magic
tribes
Seeker.
even more divided?
Okay, so we can
I
hit
won't let
him.
that happen.
That.
This masked dancer.
If I recall correctly, aren't these
Descend
guys
with the
usually...
sword!
Nope. Is
For
it
the
ice?
glory of the Rousant! Clear!
You want the tribes even more
Actually,
divided?
let's
I won't
try
let
out
that happen.
these.
This'll do.
You hit their weakness.
He's weak to lightning.
That's your opening, Captain. Behold this power. Freeze over and hit their
He's
weakness.
weak to ice.
For the
Let us
glory of the
down,
Rousant!
Kings, give me strength.
You've hit their weakness.
Stay still!
Dark Knight. Not now. Dark
They're already
Knight.
back.
The freedom of Magic Seeker! Win!
Don't. I'll show you.
Kind of feel like getting rid of his little lackeys here would be good, but I'm gonna do this.
Descend with the sword.
Take my fullest power.
It is your turn.
By the swan.
Dark Knight. Is that all?
Okay, we're going with this combination, so they get Tetrakarn pretty much
This
guaranteed.
calls for an igniter!
He's a mage. Really?
Brace yourselves!
And that screws over their entire turn, which is fantastic.
Scour!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain. I need. You hit their weakness. Don't let up
This
now,
summoner.
Juna.
Come forth now.
Yeah. You've hit their weakness.
Dark Knight.
Okay, so we Tetrakarn Hulkenberg again.
I shall cut down
won't
all
hold
in
back.
my way!
I feel like this is a really
Win.
funny combination to be able to use, which is like
Behold this
the epitome
power.
of knighthood is to just make it so that you are immune to attacks and then you bounce attacks back to the
Descend
face
to
of
the
whoever you're
sword.
fighting against.
I'll not lose to the
And
likes
there's
of
nothing
you!
they can do about it. They can cry about it.
It is your turn.
Okay, so unfortunately the
stand
wind
ready.
weak
Let justice
guy is
prevail.
dead,
I stand waiting.
but that's fine.
Impossible! What is that power? Even so, I cannot lose. I refuse to. You're all just... Damn it!
Still loses his entire turn. Fantastic.
Magic
He did
Seeker!
cause a little bit of damage there, but not enough for me to really care. Okay.
Hold on. Forward!
Um,
Lend me your strength. Not this. To the
I
rear
don't
guard.
think that there's
We're
anything
looking
here.
good here.
Let's just pass.
Masked dancer. You hit their weakness. Don't let
For
up
the
now.
glory of the
All
Rousant!
work together.
Go!
You've hit
Is
their
everyone all right?
weakness.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Okay. I don't have enough to
With
get back
blade in
around
hand.
to Hulkenberg
Strike
here,
me
so
if you
we can't do
dare.
this.
Magic Seeker!
I kind of want to kill off this guy.
Scour!
I'll not
me.
lose to the likes of you!
Descend with the sword.
Absurd!
I pray you're ready. Perhaps this will be too strong. I shall take a
gonna defend.
defensive
Let's
stance.
go! You're what?
Just keeps losing all his turns. Okay, they're using all
Dark
AoE
Knight.
attacks, so it's not like the Holy Knight's Proclamation really is working that well here, so it's better to use Tetrakarn just as is, but
This won't do. Dark Knight.
doesn't matter who I put on, so they're using all
The
AoEs.
freedom of a wanderer. Magic Seeker! Better be. I'm counting on you.
Mask dancer. Hit their weakness. Don't
I
let
shall
her
cut
go.
down
Use
all
Summon
in my
Eagle Land
way.
here, even though it's not ideal.
Help me finish this. Moving to the front. Let justice prevail.
That guy's having an event there.
As the point of a sword.
Oh, he resists that.
I'll not lose
Unfortunate.
to the likes of you.
The next one's yours.
I'll show you.
Let's end this. This calls for an igniter.
He's using his mage critical again.
You're all just... Here they come.
Well, I didn't get to cancel their whole attack there that
situation's
time.
changing. I'd
It's
rather
unfortunate.
refrain for now.
Damn you.
I will
That
protect
was
you.
helpful.
Another one of
The
those.
freedom. Magic Seeker! We're looking good here.
Watch me. Lightning. Hit their weakness. Don't let them down, Juno.
Damn you.
Tis yours.
Ah! Yuffie hit their
Defense
weakness.
down
Oath
as
of
much as
Night. Dark
possible there.
Knight.
These both resist that.
Not this one.
I think I can just attack.
Huh. Take this. Worthy foe after all.
Doesn't hit that very unfortunate.
Win!
Those defenses down.
A tough one.
Down. We gotta win now.
Huh, I didn't think she was that low in
Juno's
health.
down. Someone,
Alright.
quick, get her back on her feet.
Items I
I
must
actually want to do this still.
Hold nothing back.
Yeah. Yuffie hit
I
their
stand
weakness.
ready.
Let's go ahead and do
Here.
Time for
some
my
of those.
grand comeback.
Damn you.
I won't hold back! Scour! Still here?
I've got just. I'll show you. Descend hit their weakness. Don't let up down, Juno.
Heed me.
Is he down? He's down.
You alright, old man? Gonna leave a nasty scar, that.
Ah, you! Silence! Even the Parapus would pity me now. I will not suffer such shame.
I mean, especially the Parapus pities you. The rest of us think you're kind of a dick.
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth.
Yeah.
We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
No, Basilio, you don't want to go middle of the road with this guy, because that means he gets like half an ethno-state, and I don't want him to have half an ethno-state. I think we want him to, I think we go all the way on our side of no ethno-state. We go the extremist option here.
Tis as Basilio says. And you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
I don't know why we need him to dismount from his gauntlet runner, because he's out in the middle of nowhere, and if we steal his car, he's just gonna die. Why don't we just kill him? That'd be more merciful. Talisman of the War God, Emperor White Mask. We stole his sword, the Giant Slayer. Cool.
Check me out!
Very nice of us.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never.
Excellent.
Tremble before me.
Yeah, it's not gonna shift our popularity at all.
Well, that settles that.
Alright, we should have the evening to do stuff. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was potentially gonna be, but it was also more annoying than I thought it was gonna be. I hear a voice. Is there still no sign of my lovely little relic? Oh, right.
Isn't that...
Oh, there's apparently...
Alright then.
Is there someone I can talk to about having beaten up that guy? Doesn't look like it.
Isn't that...
Okay, well... Let's see who we can talk to. We can talk to Juna. We can talk to Neurus. think Nearest is probably the right call here. Because I can't remember if this actually takes time. I feel like this one didn't, but I'm losing my mind, so it probably does.
Quite.
Wait, the other thing is, like, Nearest's social link advances on a very set path based on, like, how long you've gone into the game. That is a very strange close-up of feet. I don't know what the angle's going on here. Okay, whatever. Gallica, can you move? Never mind, it's my fault. I shouldn't have let the camera angle get like this.
I see.
Oh, don't tell me. It can be this simple?
Genius!
Aha, spot on. Ah, my dear little bundle of joy, how I've been waiting to meet you. That looks exactly the same as all the other ones.
Whoa!
Really was a relic, huh? Aha, and naturally this is where it connects to the other. Yes, I suppose that confirms the hypothesis.
Oh!
Blarg!
Eureka!
Inspiration strikes, an absolute corker of an inspiration. Sora, it's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
So there's gotta be, like, 2 more relics, so that must mean there's 2 more zones, so I don't think that I'm screwed yet. Oh yeah, we have picked up quite a few now. You think they're close to finishing it?
No.
Not quite yet. There's 2 left. The old goat's notes mark these full set of 8 pieces. Yeah, how convenient. And out of those 2, one is... Miyazaki strikes again?
Hey.
Which Miyazaki? Say, would you mind joining me on a short jaunt somewhere? It won't take but a moment. Sure, but where? Home. Okay, well, if we find one just in his home, then that means that we're not going to actually have... Okay, well, garage of his mansion. He has a mansion? This place isn't so much a house as it is a gauntlet runner garage, no? Did you actually sleep here?
Quite.
Indeed, I slept 8 and woke up next to the old girl. Isn't that the stuff of dreams? Well, this is where... I didn't know that Hulkenberg went to his house. I thought he was working under the Capitol. Oh, so it was here all along, eh? I knew it. Oh, yes, that's the ticket. Fits right into the rest. Well, how now? How now? I found a relic in my own home. It's just... You just had it there this whole time.
The truth is...
You know, there's an odd little dimple on the last relic. I told you before, didn't I, that back when I was a lad I found a similar bit of rubbish on my fossil hunts? I realized this relic here, the one from my boyhood, was an exact match for this curious little shape made by the rest, hence our discreet little scavenger hunt.
That's the
So I tried seeing if the pieces connect, and whiz bang pow, perfect fit. It's a heavy burden to bear, being this generation's greatest mind. Absolute legend.
Incredible.
Don't stop there, lad. Tell me more of my legends. You'll have to keep writing them. Been quite a while since I was here last. The nostalgia rather gets to a chap. This used to be my whole life. You were here like about 3 months ago. The feet one, obviously, unless they're both feet guys. I thought they were both feet guys. I might be wrong. This is where I dreamed of the skies, where my dream was born, where I strove for those heights, and where it all came crumbling down.
Rather.
When Hulkenberg dragged me out of my workshop, well, never thought I'd actually find my wings. They're on your back. Coming on this journey with all of you has changed me for the better, and I'll stick with you to the end, you hear? Yeah, whatever. Sure.
Oh-ho!
Right, well I suppose I better live a long and healthy life then. Spell's just a midpoint, what? It's never a dull moment with you chums. I'm looking forward to more days of adventure. You know, do we never get a Rossant to join our group? Or not a Rossant, a Roag? Or does like the old dead guy count as our token Roag member? But if there's only one more component, where's the safety mechanism? No, too early to say without actually seeing it first. In any case, just one more to go. We've come this far, so we've got to finish it now. I know you can do it. So there's got to be at least one more dungeon.
This one's important.
I thought there might be 2 more dungeons, but somehow there's just one.
What?
What? What was that noise? There's not many folks who live on the streets in this part of the town. Just the wind, my girl, just the wind.
Right then.
Going to clean up a bit first, grab some things and go. You two head back to the runner first. Hey, I'll be along shortly. So is this where you, like, keep some sort of random weird pet
Come
thing
on!
or something like that? Secretly Brigida's dog or something? Part ways with the nearest and return to the group ahead of him. He's up to something.
Time marches on, and the age of a
Yes, that
new
did take
king
time,
draws
unfortunately.
nearer.
Okay, and I actually have to call it here early because I have to go to the car registry. Which, you know, but hopefully I don't have to stand around there too long. I live, like, right across from it, so it's probably not going to take me that long. Damn it, I've run out. What's that mean?
You.
Alright, well, in any event, yeah, I have to go down to the, oh, what the hell? You're here.
What is it?
You cretin, I've never wanted to lay eyes upon your visage again, but like a gentleman, I kept my word. I informed my supporters I relinquished my bid for the throne. In any case, if I couldn't fell you, I could never defeat Lewis. No, in truth, I knew I was bested from the start. What chance had I against the sheer might of Lewis, but in my pride I couldn't bring myself to admit it.
Damn it all.
Very good.
What
In any
now?
event, I'm gonna go stand on a line in a government office and then just be miserable then. Although admittedly it's not that bad, honestly. The only problem is I have to pay money. I don't want to pay them money. I don't want to give them my money. But in any event, yeah, that's all for today. Hope you found this one enjoyable. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I'll probably split Wednesday into 2, maybe not, I don't know.
What now?
But yeah, hope you found this one enjoyable and hope to see you guys all next time.